out a link when it's ready?
I'll send out a link. Yes.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out for it.
All right.
So this is the new call?
Woohoo!
Okay, you guys send this link out over Twitter then? And
yes.
I'll retweet your tweet when you send it out.
Awesome.
I don't know what's just happened. I'm still in the old one.
What? You're still in the old one?
The old hangout.
Well, I guess this can still work if they're both open. I don't know.
Where's the link? Is it by email?
No, Carney's sending it out.
Oh, right, okay. So, is Kaufman Lives abandoned? That's my question.
Hang on just a second.
Like
I gotta put headphones in my phone.
Or is it a game?
I don't know. I don't know about that part, but from what I've witnessed so far, it looks like it.
Very strange. Although,
okay, can you hear me?
Unexpected from my point of view. It dragged out for so long, I didn't think it would come to fruition as such.
Can you hear me?
A lot of time between those interviews and
we can hear
where we are now.
Okay, so you can hear. Hang on. I'm trying to use my phone. So is my voice clear? Because I'm using headphones, but I'm talking into my phone.
Can you hear him, Guy?
Yeah, but I'm on a different hangout, I think.
You are. You're on the old hangout.
Okay, so you're probably hearing me from that microphone over there.
Where's the new link?
Yeah, so Guy, you need to leave that hangout and click on the new link. Amira, have you sent out the new link yet?
No, I haven't. Let me do that now.
Okay, I'm going to go get some better headphones. Hang on. Or go ahead. I'm going to get some headphones. I'll be back.
Okay, Guy's gone in that one. I'm not too loud for my needs. That has ended. Everything is so silent now. Yay! That's cool.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, awesome. And Connie's just Pardon?
He's coming in now.
Oh God, is it my stupid internet connection? That's quite.
Can you hear me clearly?
Now I can. I can hear you better. Yeah. Quality of the internet in Australia isn't great.
No, not for me today either.
Let's close some things off. Maybe. There's 2 viewers. Wait, let me see. Who are those 2 people?
It's just really slow.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I got a better set of headphones that have the mic built in. So I should be coming out clear, I think.
You are very clear. Loud and clear.
And now I need to tweet. Did you send out a link?
I did.
Okay, let me find it and I'll tweet it also. I'll copy it. So anyway, when I first was pulled out my headphones, it sounded like you were talking about the movie? Or did I hear you right? Or did we lose him? Did we lose everybody?
Guy, hello.
I think we lost him.
Uh-oh. It's just frozen there. Oh, Guy said, where are you, Connie?
Is he typing in chat or something?
I don't know.
Guy left the call.
Oh, he's liking our tweets here. But why aren't you coming back in? Can I Latham? Thanks for tweeting the link. Yeah, quiet night, isn't it?
Seems to be.
This is a fucking Saturday night. It shouldn't be like this.
Saturday morning.
Saturday.
For a lot of people, or for people over here, it's Saturday morning. So I imagine a lot of people are mowing their lawns. Looks like Guy's back.
Yeah.
Yep, you're back.
I'm just fixing my internet.
And then it broke again.
I was trying. Well, I think it's because my wife's streaming the X-Files. So we're struggling. I'm not going to tell her to stop it. we'll struggle on there.
If it gets too bad, you could shut your camera down. A lot of times that helps.
Yeah, I could just do mic. Yeah. I was talking to Amira before. It looks to me like the Kaufman Lives project is not going to get off the ground.
I don't know if I'd think that.
Disappearance. And
yeah, I wouldn't take it at face value. I would say, like I was telling her the other day, I would. Can you hear me? Hello? From that look on your face.
We can hear you.
No, I was just saying I wouldn't take it at face value. I mean, it's anything from he's ditched the project to this is just something he wants to do as far as the next step. You got to remember, in this world, you can't believe what people say. So this could be a form of marketing. This could be maybe he's selling the footage to somebody else. Maybe he's selling the footage to the family. Maybe he's, I mean, it's hard to say, but don't ever take anything at face value when you're talking about people whose profession is to con.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I was trying to say about Bob the other day. Bob Pagani is, you can't take what you're seeing at face value, especially if somebody has made it very clear their entire career and their entire life that they're a hoaxer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you figure John's thing is all about that, crop circles and whatever else it is he does and the types of films he does and stuff. So that's his whole bit. So whatever he does, you have to take with an open mind and say, okay, is this really what it's coming across as? I'm just saying, I personally wouldn't, if I was in your shoes, I wouldn't take it literally that he's destroying the film or getting rid of the project. But maybe he is. I don't know. I wouldn't have any way of knowing. Did you freeze or you just contemplate?
Wait and see then.
Oh, okay.
Clearly, McCartney.
Say what? What'd you say, Guy? I'm having trouble hearing you.
No. Okay.
No, I can't hear anything at all.
No, it's a. I'll keep trying. I might have to go downstairs if it's going to be a pain.
Well, I heard all that. I heard what you said just then.
I heard that too.
It sounds like you're beginning a thought and then you're stopping halfway into it.
Yeah, that's because I'm listening back to see what's going on with the sound. You're all like it's like Twin Peaks where they get the those slowed down voices and stuff in the new series. It's really weird sounding. I think I'm okay now.
Cool. So it's probably safe to say everybody else is busy doing fun Saturday morning stuff and the whole link thing wasn't an issue.
Yeah. I had another question.
All the questions you want.
what is Roxcore Management, and what do they do for the Kaufman estate?
I don't know. I know somebody, yeah, I don't know. I heard some stuff about him in years ago, but I don't really know enough to say much of anything about him. What have you heard?
Oh.
Only they added me on Twitter, and I read that they were managing.
Sorry, guys.
What is it? Is it them managing the Kaufmans today? Oh, I don't know.
I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Is that something you read somewhere?
Yeah, and one of the guys who runs Roxcore used to manage the Doors back in the 1960s. Okay. Bill Siddons.
Yeah, they have the. Do they have the Twitter account? Like, seems like I remember they had a Twitter account. Let's see if I can find it. Anyway, go ahead. I'm going to be looking for that while you're talking.
It's at Roxcore_LA is the Twitter account.
Yeah, I mean, one of their seems like one of their other accounts. It might be a secret account, actually. Let me see if I can find it.
Whoa. Why is there such a huge lag there?
So this is not something you're affiliated with, then?
Well, I know they owned one of their Twitter accounts was actually called Stephen Maddox or Stephen Maddox's son. With it, there's like a picture and the eyes are covered up. Have you ever seen that account?
Yes.
I'm trying to find it.
That's Andy Kaufman's son.
Is that what it's called? Let me search for that. I think that's the one I'm talking about. Hang on a second. Andy Kaufman's son. People. I'm not able to find it. Do you know the actual Twitter address?
Yeah, it's at Andy Kaufman son.
Oh, no S, just Andy Kaufman son. Okay, Andy Kaufman's son. Yeah, is that what you're talking about? Roxcore LA?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm familiar with the. Okay. Yeah, Jeremy Rosen, Jeremy Rosen, and Bill Siddons. Yeah, I knew the name from somewhere, and that's where I knew it from. That whole Andy Kaufman's son business. I know that guy with his face covered.
Yeah.
That guy.
Biting his nails.
No, actually, I was, when on the rare occasions there is a camera aimed at me, I'll cover my face like that as best I can. It's not, I'm kidding. It's just, I do that a lot. I sit there with my hand in front of my face. Matter of fact, my wife says that's when I'm either deep in thought or very mad about something, is when I have it looks like I'm eating my fingers. That was taken on a cruise ship by somebody I didn't know him. That's probably the only picture that I can think of taken me in the last 20, 30 years. So yes, I'm admitting that is definitely me. Have you seen the original? It's around somewhere. I think it was on my wife's Facebook. Yeah, it's on my wife's
somebody's
Facebook.
taken your picture.
They haven't taken it. It was on my wife's Facebook for a while. It might still be there.
Yeah.
I don't have her login, or I would go in there. I would go in there and see. Let me see if I can find it. Facebook. Oh wow, I haven't been here in ages. My old Stephen Maddox account. How would I don't ever use Facebook, so I'm trying to figure out how I would find my wife's account. I'm assuming she's a friend of mine. Oh, I'm talking like my screen's up. It's probably not up, is it?
No.
Okay. That's funny. Let me see if I can screen share.
Yeah.
Okay, now is my screen up?
Yes.
It is up. Okay. Trying to. How from Facebook would I find her account? Friends. I have 52 friends. Klaus, Max, Rebecca, Luke, Lance, Shane, Helen, Ron, Jack Bristow, Alan Abel, Bob Pagani, Marcus Watts. There's my wife. Okay. Photos. There's Dave Johnson's daughter, BFD.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the second girl in. She's from her mother's from the Philippines. I don't know if you can see her.
Yeah.
There's a little girl smiling.
Yeah.
With kind of a bowl haircut. That's BFD's young daughter. She's probably in her 30s now.
Hmm.
So how do I? Oh, there's the bass in the sink picture. That was actually, remember when I pulled the frets out? That's actually, I was just, I pulled the frets out and I was polishing it. Actually, I was washing it before I polished it. So that's the whole joke of it being down the thing is because the neck was off, I'd pulled the frets. And there's our, that was from our hotel room balcony in Paris last May, I think. I'm trying to find me. I don't know where I would be.
Well,
Paris. She loves her flowers. Paris. Train going through Colorado, Mount Rushmore, the beach, her and her son, Jeremy, Smuckers, Skittles, some wacky ass haircut of hers, tulips in, I think, Amsterdam, her family, had a family get together, her in Hawaii, another family get together, Smuckers, Skittles. Huh. I would have thought if that picture was in here, it would have popped up by now. So I wonder if it's not up there. Oh, there it is. There you go. Yeah, that's on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
That's me covering my mouth. Well, that was just real exciting.
But
I would definitely say that's the only picture taken of me that I'm aware of. That's the only picture taken of me probably in the last 30 years.
Really?
Yeah, and there's my wife on the left in high school. Oops, not that. That. Anyway, she's the blonde. She's the blonde bass player.
Bass player as well.
Yes, that's how we met.
Double bass.
Yeah,
It's a double bass.
Yep. We when I was a junior in high school, my high school orchestra went to her grade school. She was an 8th grader, and our orchestra performed for their orchestra, and then their orchestra performed for our orchestra. And I'm like, holy cow, a blonde that plays bass! I got to meet this girl. And so then the next year, when I was a senior and she was a freshman, we were in orchestra together, and so that's how we met. But the age difference, like I've said before, the age difference was too much. Me being a senior and her being a freshman, being 3 years apart, that's a pretty big deal when you're in high school. So even though we were attracted to each other, I avoided her, and then we wound up hooking up a few years later.
Does she still have the double bass?
Nah. We've actually never owned one. We both played them in high school, but we've never owned one. But yeah.
Yeah.
But yep, that's how we met. She played the bass. I played the bass.
It looks like it's about 7 foot tall.
The bass?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty tall. Plus, you got the pin. There's a pin on the bottom that you can raise and lower to your to whatever's comfortable. Yeah. And that was her friend. I'm going to brag and say she had a crush on me too. And that's how I got to know my wife better, because I was the head bassist, so I put Dee Dee between me and this girl as a buffer, because she was kind of googly-eyed, and that's part of why Dee Dee and I became friends. Besides us being attracted to each other, is she was the buffer between me and the brunette. That's a joke she likes to tell people. Well, I don't know if she's ever actually told anybody recently, but.
You're breaking up quite a lot at the moment for me.
Okay. Man, I haven't seen some of these pictures in ages. Good old Skittles and Smuckers. Had to put them both to sleep about 6 months apart from each other. That sucked. That was a couple years ago. Now those two are both on death's door. That is her sister. She is 59 and has had terminal cancer for about 4 years. Matter of fact, this party was shortly after her diagnosis with terminal cancer, and it was crazy. She was given 6 months to live, and that was about 4.5 years ago.
Okay.
And then her father has cancer. The older guy there, that's Dee Dee's father. He has cancer, and he's been terminal for quite a while now. It's kind of like they're both being stubborn and wanting the other to die first. Or actually, it's kind of weird. He's hoping he hurries up and dies, because, like he says, like a lot of people say, he doesn't want to bury one of his children. So he's buried a fair amount of in-laws, but none of his children. Actually, 3 of his in-laws. They buried 3 of his kids' children. He has 7 kids, and 3 of the in-laws have died. They keep waiting for me to die, but I won't do it. Yeah, the sister that has terminal cancer, her husband had a heart attack at 42. He was 42, and he died back in 2000. 42 years old, pulled over to the side of the road and died of a heart attack. And her brother's wife wound up committing suicide, and then a sister's wife, or sister's husband, died of emphysema in his 50s. So there you go. Pretty exciting stuff.
It's far too young.
Yep, it sucks. She had cancer. Dee Dee had cancer, but she caught it real early. And I'm thinking her sister has the same type of cancer, and they didn't catch it early. But yeah, Dee Dee caught her cancer back in 1996 and took care of it, and she's been cancer free. So 22 years. And I'm pretty sure it's the same cancer that got her sister, or that is getting her sister. She's, like I said, she's on death's door. She's been terminal for like 4.5 years. So we will be making a couple trips to Indianapolis fairly soon, probably.
Yeah.
So any more exciting questions? Anything else exciting going on? What's going on?
Wow. Not a lot, really. It's just one of those days where it flies by and you don't seem to get much done. For me.
Yeah, those are some of the best days, though. When you look back on them, at the time it doesn't seem like it.
No.
But when you look back on it, you go, that was a pretty good day, even though I accomplished absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Did we lose Amira? I haven't heard from her in a while.
She might have gone back to sleep again, you know.
That's true.
Are you sleeping? True. You must be sleeping. 4 o'clock, though. It's pretty good to wake yourself up at that time in the morning.
Yeah.
If you're not.
Although she might have just stayed up. I don't know. I don't think I asked. I know she was telling me what her day went on in her day, but I don't know if she said she had gotten any sleep or not.
No. Well, I'm looking forward to watching Heartbeats properly. I think I've seen all the other films. I've seen In God We Trust. I haven't seen his first appearance, the horror film, actually. Is it a horror film where he plays a cop?
God Told Me To?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's God Told Me To. It's more of I don't know what you'd call it. It's more of like a cop action thriller kind of thing.
Right, yeah.
But the thing about that one is, to me, it's like he's not even in it. I mean, it's like a cameo.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I know I've seen people, it kind of presented as though, he's the bad guy and that, it's a psychological thriller and all that stuff. But it's like, no, it's pretty much a cameo. It's pretty much what we see. Those clips you see is, if I remember right, that's his appearance in the film is just that business with the parade, where he's marching in the parade and then he starts shooting people and then they kill him and he says, God told me to. It's not like he's in it beyond that. But we're going off my memory too, because it's probably been, I don't even know how long it's been since I saw that. Trying to think.
So he's only done 2 major films, which was Heartbeats, In God We Trust.
And then you got Breakfast with Blassie, and you've got I'm From Hollywood, the wrestling film that Lynn did.
Yeah.
So
I'll have to watch that.
Yeah. Hey, so you haven't watched I'm from Hollywood?
Not yet.
Oh, it's definitely. I would watch that before I'd watch Heartbeats. I'm just
I've
kidding.
seen loads of clips on YouTube of bits,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, it kind of feels like you've seen the whole thing when you've seen it, but the way it's strung together in the movie is pretty good. And then
brilliant.
there's a lot of little interview segments with like Robin Williams does quite a bit. It's pretty good. And I'm just saying, if you gave me a choice to watch it over Heartbeats, I would watch it. But that's just me.
Oh, you can get it on YouTube, so I'll or bits of it.
Are you able to watch it? Are you able to watch it over there from YouTube? You're saying?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in parts. Yeah. Good. That'll give me something to enjoy for the weekend.
Yep. Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah, it's up on YouTube, which is. I think it's impossible to police YouTube with the piracy. It's any album you want is on there, and loads of films. It's.
Yeah, I think they're able to stop some, but I don't.
I think it must be overwhelming because it's.
Yeah, the only trouble I've ever had is, well, not even trouble, but.
Sorry?
I said the only problem I've ever had is when I first put up the Kaufman Lives video, or Kaufman Final video, or whatever it was called. It had the Man on the Moon in it, and they flagged me for that, and I just told them that I had permission to use it, and so then they unflagged it. And then the other one was a month or so ago when I put up the In God We Trust video. They flagged that almost immediately, so I'm assuming their technology worked on that. And I've noticed in God We Trust is you just can't find it on YouTube at all, and never have for years. So for some reason, NBC Universal is quick at having that pulled down. So this Andy Kaufman's son hasn't tweeted since February of 2017. We're coming up on a year.
Yeah.
Oh, my screen's not on the screen anymore, is it? Once again, I'm talking like my screen's up, and it's not. That's funny.
Put mine back on. Yeah, I was trying to improve the audio, but it's not done, and it's not improved it really. It's taking the video. But I can hear you now. It's just it dips in and out. Maybe there's a massive internet problem at the moment across the world. Who knows?
Could be. Hard to say.
Yeah.
Actually, I think the account that my PC is on totally dropped. That's why it's frozen. I didn't realize it was frozen like that. Okay, there it's back. And screen share.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I think I'm back to live. Once again, I was talking like my screen was up on the. Now, when I was showing those pictures? Were you guys able to see some of those, or was I gone by then? Like 5-10 minutes ago, when I was saying, "Oh, there's a picture of her sister," and blah blah blah. Was my screen still up, or was it frozen at that time?
I think you were gone by then.
Oh, okay. So once again, I probably sounded like a crazy person talking about relatives and pictures up on the screen.
I'm missing you there. The audio is cutting out.
I wonder if is it worse now that you brought your image up and turned your camera on? Is that using up bandwidth, or do you?
I'll take it up.
Does that seem to help any, or am I?
I'll see if it's slow if I just browse around. and then I'll know whether it's an issue. A bit slow. I think I just need to kick my router and switch it off and turn it on again. Do the classic repair.
Yeah.
Sometimes that does work. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you pull it and let it sit for a few minutes and then plug it back in and go through its. Yep. That definitely helps.
Yeah.
It always seems to.
Well, I'll phone up Sky and I'll ask them to resync it. It has been switched off a few times lately because I plugged it into a multi-plug and it confused everybody who turns everything off at night, and it kept getting switched off. And they say you have to keep your router switched on at all times. That's what the broadband providers like. I know some people don't like the idea of having Wi-Fi going all through the night, and for health reasons. But I think to keep it working well, it's best to leave it on. So they say. I usually do.
Wi-Fi hasn't killed me yet, but you never know. We leave it on 24/7. And really have for years now. So I don't think I have a brain tumor, but then again, would you really know if you had a brain tumor? It's hard to say.
We like the wave of people to have Wi-Fi in their houses and surrounded by it. So that it's like smoking back in, the effects are yet to be seen.
Right.
I think it's okay though.
Yeah. Problem is, you never really know until many
obvious.
It'd be kind of tough too to narrow it down and say for sure that it was Wi-Fi, or was it cell phones, or was it, or maybe just good old AM/FM radio finally caught up and started killing us. You never know. It could be anything. Could be CB. could be CB radio.
Yeah. We don't have a lot of that around here, apart from the taxis, I suppose. It's just, although we do have a great big radio mast that I can see, a police emergency services, a Tetra mast, that's what it's called.
So what are your...
It's like it broadcasts at the same frequency that the human brain operates at, a Tetra mast. So you're not allowed to live within 200 meters of a Tetra mast.
Oh, okay.
Like I say, in the UK, they're used for emergency services, ambulance, police, fire brigade. Only they can use these big Tetra masts. And it's packed up on the hill, about a mile and a half from me. Does
it have a big fence around it?
It's like a facility, they do have you can drive up there. You drive down a big dirt track, and then there's a barbed wire fence, and it's security cameras and all that kind of stuff. You're not allowed anywhere near it.
Now, what do truck drivers use in your area?
Sorry?
What do the truck drivers use to communicate over there?
What are the what to communicate? Sorry, try again.
People that drive trucks, truck drivers, delivering stuff. Do they have radios?
Can you type it for me?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I gotta remember where
I can hear you
typing
now.
part is. Oh, you can hear me now? Yeah, I was just asking where truck or what do the truck drivers use to communicate? Because over here they use citizens band radios to talk from their trucks.
I assume it's a similar thing, but we're away from the highway here. We don't really get many trucks. But we're sort of the dual carriageway is about 10 miles away, so they're few and far between here.
Matter of fact, have you ever heard? We went through a Citizens Band radio craze, a CB radio craze, like in the 70s, and everybody had a CB radio, and they were all talking on their CB radios and annoying. And there were like songs on the radio about CB radios. The big one was a song called Convoy. It's it's kind of we got a big old convoy.
Yeah, it's a good film.
Yeah, trucks were popular. Film. Yeah, Ken probably loves. Matter of fact, Smokey and the Bandit. Film called Smokey and the Bandit. I bet Ken loves that.
The singer sounded.
Ask him.
Sorry, the singer sounded like a little bit like Johnny Cash in that.
Yeah. Yep.
But it was. It does get played on the main.
You're breaking up. I heard you say it does get played, and then your voice went away.
Yeah, it gets played sometimes by a couple of the bigger radio presenters. Yeah.
Matter of fact, over here we had a lot of good.
It's a struggle tonight. It's a struggle.
Yeah. Yep. Well, we probably ought to just kill this call because I have a feeling we're only hearing half of what the other person's saying.
Yeah, we have to try it. I'm gonna next time. I will be. I'll be. I'm going to take a hatchet to my router and sort it out tomorrow.
Cool. Well, then we got to do.
Every time I try to improve it, it gets worse, so I'll go backwards.
Yeah.
It's going to have the shortest possible cable between the telephone line and the router, and it'll be just right by the telephone line,
right.
And then that'll fix it. It's having a great. It's about like a 6 meter cable. I don't think it helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we need to talk on Twitter then about doing the heartbeeps thing because I'm up for that anytime, maybe later this weekend or sometime during the week if you have an evening. Matter of fact, we ought to just say if you want to pick an evening this week, that would be afternoon for me. I could do it any afternoon this week. Do you know of one evening
to have a chat? If the chat's enabled, we can talk about it. It'd be great.
Do you have any idea? Like, is there a night this week coming up?
Do you have from Hollywood on DVD?
90% sure I do. Yeah, I'm almost certain that I do. Would you want to watch that?
That'd be interesting as well as a future.
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely. I'll tell you what, think about it this week. If there's an evening that you are free and you don't have much going on, that would be afternoon for me, and I'm free in the afternoons. So just pick an evening this week, and I'm sure I would be able to do it.
Okay, yeah, I'll ask the other guys, the other people as well, what's good for them. There's a day when they want to watch it.
That'll work.
Kurt hasn't seen it, and Amira hasn't.
Yeah.
Ken's probably seen it because Ken wasn't an infant when it came out like we were, so he's definitely seen it. I know it's been on rerun a lot on the television over there, hasn't it? It used to get played a lot.
I've heard that before. I've actually never stumbled across it, but I've definitely seen on Twitter and stuff. I've seen people saying that they ran across it on TV. But I've only seen it. I had it on a VHS for years, and then I got it on a DVD. But I don't think I've ever seen it televised, and I know I never saw it in the theater. But then again, I don't think anybody saw it in the theater. You know?
It's on YouTube.
You haven't done that film.
I'm sleeping, Bob, if he ever checks in on this. Sleep.
Well, we're getting ready to bring this call to an end. We're both breaking up as far as our voices, so we're hearing about half of what each other's saying. So we're going to bring this call to an end, and then we're going to get together some this week. Evening for Guy, morning for you, and afternoon for me, to watch Heartbeeps or I'm from Hollywood or both. Who knows? Yes. But we can talk about that on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm from Hollywood is on YouTube. I found it on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's in different parts, isn't it?
Yes, I think so. They kept taking it down, but
yeah.
Maybe
I've got the DVD of it too. Hopefully, I ought to actually. That's what I need to do this weekend is digitize both Heartbeeps and I'm from Hollywood, so that I can have them as files instead of straight from the DVD, and hopefully then the sound won't be off.
I think if you play them, I think the quality is definitely better watching your streams.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They are.
I think it is.
But yeah. Look, YouTube is trying. It's trying its best, but it's not getting there.
It's too big.
So I'll do that this weekend. I'll digitize both Heartbeeps and Hollywood so I can play them straight from the file. And like I said, just think about a day, and we'll see what other people, if there's any particular day that's good for them, and we can do it sometime this week. Like I said, afternoons, I'm always free, so we can do it sometime this week.
Great.
Okie doke. Well, I'm going to let you guys go, and I will talk to you later.
Okay.
Take care.
See ya.
Bye. See you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye, the 2 viewers there. I don't know who you are.
Hello?
Ken!
Can you hear me?
Yes. Connie just left. Just.
Oh. I had a basketball game.
Oh. I can't hear you very well.
I had a girl. There we go. Is that better?
Yes.
I'm going to try a different pair of earplugs.
Okay. I'm going to message Connie to tell him. No? I still can't hear you. Oh, no. The first ones you had, I could still hear what you were saying. Try those ones again. No, that's all right. Where is... Can you see that? Okay. Ken left. Thank you for trying, though, Ken. Thank you for trying so much. Yeah, so there's still 2 viewers there. I think this is the end, but hello.
Are you there?
Yes. Hello.
Can you hear?
I can hear you.
All right, I'm on my phone now.
I was just writing you a message saying thank you for trying so hard to get in. But I was here and Connie was here, and like 1 second before you popped in, we decided just to end the call because it was going so badly.
No problem. I just got a quick question before I go then.
Yeah.
Did I miss the question for today? Because I didn't see it posted.
I have no idea.
Let
me see.
I didn't see the trivia question for today.
Wait. Where is his?
Yeah, I feel bad. My girlfriend's son plays in the high school basketball.
Yeah.
And I haven't been able to make a game yet. So I figured I'd go, it would be an hour, and then I'd come back, and usually these things go on for 6 hours. So I figured I'd be able to jump in, but
you're right. They usually do. But yeah, today.
I didn't think anybody would mind if I ran to the basketball game real quick. And
I hope you had fun at the basketball game.
Yeah, it was pretty nice. Yeah.
Did he win? Did his team win?
No, they lost, but they put up a good game. You know.
That's
All right. Well, I don't want to hold you up. Just popped in to say hello. I saw it was still going on, so I said, "Let me try."
It's fine. No, there's nothing. No. That's the latest question there.
Okay. Thanks for looking.
Did you answer that one?
Question 9. Yes, that was yesterday.
Oh, so he hasn't done today.
Yep. Okay.
I don't know what day it is. Sunday.
What time is it?
5:50.
What time is it? Is it nighttime?
No. It's 5:50 a.m.
Oh, wow. Oh boy. Jeez. It's about 1 something here in the afternoon.
Yeah, a reasonable hour. That's a reasonable hour.
Well, I'm gonna let you go get some sleep.
All right.
All right. It was nice talking to you.
You too. We'll do this again properly someday.
We'll catch you on the next one.
All right. See you
All right. Bye.
Bye.